planning on seeing them.
I'm Shanti, my friends. Well, it looks like the site has gone quiet. I don't know what's the matter with them all. I mean, I've got the strange one drinking a coffee and being very quiet, which makes a change. See? And Adrian's just got back from his soccer training, kicking his rubber ball around.
And I got a soccer match next week.
I don't care what you got next week.
Wow.
I hate soccer. It's a breeding ground for violence. Well, we seem to have lost Christine for a while. And we seem to have lost Mariella for a while, because the spirit woman. But I noticed there are some new members on our sites. I'd like to make a point in welcoming them, and I hope they enjoy what we have to offer. I have a lot to talk about today, but I'm on the 3 sites, so lots of strange things are occurring. For those who are using a post at this moment, everything has slowed down. It's slowed down due to weather conditions in the States and in England, and also because it's new, that dreaded 25th of December, where we all panic and we all get under pressure and we kill each other. Great, isn't it? Now, there's a lot of things that we have discovered and we have worked on and found out about, and myself and Dark Raven One have done a lot of research and a lot of work, and we hope to continue this. I also noticed there's a strange new sport starting in the States, and it's escalating around the world. It's called Quidditch. Now, come on guys, if you feel you want to dress in funny clothes, run around the field with a broom
in between your legs.
and chasing a little yellow fella around the called a snitch. Enjoy. We saw the video on this. I will put one on site, of course, for you all to applaud and support your favourite team. But I noticed all the high schools and the universities are out playing Quidditch with their brooms between their legs and running around. You remember as kids used to have this funny horse thing with a horse's head and had a stick on the end, and you used to run around pretending you were on a horse. Well, it's like that, it's a broomstick. The world's gone bloody mad. First you got this strange new religion started, Knights of the Jedi, which by the way is, their membership is the 4th biggest religion in the world, and growing. Now you have Quidditch. Well, I must go and get my broomstick and hop around the field and play Quidditch. It's quite simple. You have 3 goals, and to get a score, you've got to get the ball in each hole. And while you're doing this, you've got a fellow with a heavier ball trying to whack you. And what do they call it?
A badger.
Blodger, is it?
Blodger, yeah. Something like that, I don't know.
Crazy. But it's taken off. And fair dues. Let's be honest about it. We're laughing about it now. But when you think about it,
The fellow that decided to make Quidditch is rolling. He's laughing all the way to the band.
of course he is. But let's face it, if people are out there having fun and enjoying, and they have a hell of a big supporting, and the last big match was 10,000 turned up.
Yeah.
So that is a big support in anyone's language. And thank you everyone for inquiring after my health. I'm not as tired as what I was. I've got a good partner who looks after me, Dark Raven one. Though she gets a bit boisterous sometimes, but we can handle that. She is at the moment in the pit playing with her new toy, the Galaxy.
Fantastic plastic.
Her fantastic plastic. And hopefully, I'm hoping I can pull this off. By all, little Buffalo will be playing with this fantastic plastic. Me, I'll be using an aluminium one. Oh, my Apple one.
A load of rubbish.
See? See? The best in the world. And she says, a load of rubbish. You know, I think it's a bit of jealousy, really. Well, I also learned that the government has said there's no evidence of any aliens on this planet or visiting this planet. They're too far away on distant galaxies. Isn't that strange? When scientists have already admitted there are aliens on this planet. There are scientists and astronauts who were previously sworn to secrecy have divulged that we are being visited. And they've divulged there are bases on our natural satellite, the moon. I say natural satellite, me tongue me cheek, because there is some theory that this is not a natural satellite. Well, I think the government have just got blinkers on, or they're trying to pull fast ones again, as usual. All they want us to do is be slaves to the system, to pour in money into their reservoirs to make them rich and famous while we starve to death. And if there's too many of us, they just bump us off. Another point, they had a big announcement. There are now 7 billion people in the world. How the mother do they get to this figure? How do they get to it? Considering how many died in the tsunami, how many died at the 11
2001
no, when that skyscraper came down.
skyscraper. You mean 2001 9/11?
9/11, that's what I'm thinking of. How many died there? How many have died in Iraq? How many have died in China?
You seem to forget, Dad, that we used back in the Victorian days. There was a lot more than 6 billion.
Rubbish,
back then.
rubbish. They cannot ever draw a fantastic figure out the hat and say, this is the 7th million child. Now come on, give me a break. There's been 2 deaths in Ireland with children. So there isn't 7 million, is there? How many have died in England? How many have died in the States? How many are dying from starvation and malnutrition? In England, the old people can't even afford heating, so they freeze to death. They can't even afford to get meat, so they go hungry. My Cloud Dad, Cloud Dad, that's me. Oh shit. Dark Raven one, priced baby food. It's astronomical. Little pots of baby food. How much was it, love?
59.
Cent.
60 cents for a little pot of baby food. How can they feed their babies? So if it's like that here, what's it like in the States? What's it like in England? Make no mistake, England is now becoming a third world country. And who are responsible for this? Our good old slave masters there in the Vatican. Well, we've closed our borders to the Vatican. We've closed our embassies. Many priests are leaving. Also, they've had a pay rise cut. Oh my God, what we're going to do? The Catholic priests have had a pay rise cut. Oh, they won't be able to afford their altar boys. Sorry. I'm very cross over this actually, because there's a lot of hype about nothing. We do very well in Ireland, but even with us, they've put the screws on us this year as well. We've now got things like house tax, water rates, and we're cribbing. In England, they got sewage rates, so every time every person gets done and has to pay sewage rates for waste, as well as house tax. I think they have an alternative to polling tax. The government are trying to screw every one of us. We are slaves to the system. What I say is stop being slaves. Learn to think for yourself. Don't be like sheep. Sheep eat grass. Is that what you want to do? Eat grass? I don't know. I mean, Dark Raven one was out the back licking her lips when she was looking at the grass, so I'm getting a bit worried about that. Guess what my next meal will be?
Yeah, you know what it will be. Shed for you.
Yeah. Banished to the shed again. I got news for her. I'm dismantling it, plank by plank, and I'm sending it over to you, over there in
I
England.
don't think so.
And I'm going to hide it in a salami sausage, so no one will know it's a plank in the salami sausage. Oh dear, it's about time I started being a bit jovial on this site.
You're under a minute left.
See? He
It's
comes back here for
13:20 now. That's what it
kicking
is.
his balls around and hugging each other and kissing each other.
I don't hug and kiss any of them. They're too busy telling me they're having my sister and all that.
Wow, aren't they lucky?
I know, that's what I keep telling them. they're welcome to my sister, actually.
Oh, that's not very nice. We must learn to forgive and love all creatures,
Sure.
even sisters. Okay, well, that's it on this site, I'm afraid. I have to hurry up. And I
Yeah,
have
14 minutes have passed.
I have to go over to the other site, and Big Mouth over there is giving out to me. So, enjoy, I hope. I've been a little bit flippant on this site, but just bringing you some latest gossip and news. I'll be more serious on the others, I promise. Namaste. Om Shanti.